So this is our place in Kerobokan, which is just outside Canggu. And you can see the little driveway, and then you enter. It's quite secluded actually. You enter through this lovely gate. There's an altar. They've always got an altar outside the building. There's a shop or a house, so they definitely do the prayers, the pujas to it every day, the first thing, with incense and little offerings. Anyway, this is going into the house. You can see that's our little patio area there. So we have this patio, and there's probably I think 3 chalets altogether, and they've all got their own patios. Ours is the smallest. For good or for bad, but it's fine, works fine. And then we've got the grounds, and it's really unusual in Canggu area to get any kind of ground at all, you know, like outside space whatsoever, let alone a pool. You see that's the pool area, and then that's another villa there, and they've got their kind of balcony space. As I say, it's 3 villas. Yeah, you can see the villa over here. There's their balcony space. It's a big kind of compound, I suppose you'd call it. And yeah, we've really enjoyed the space. It's been really, really amazing to have the outside space, which is really unusual if you're coming to Bali, especially the Canggu area. You might find it in Ubud, but you don't find it certainly around this area. So I'm going to show you the inside of the house now. So we go in, and hopefully it's clean. And you see it's a small space. There's the kitchen area, and I'm just taking my shoes off. There's Theresa, and then a little bed area. I mean, yeah, it is small, but we've managed. I mean, there's a desk, a workspace area. Yeah, we love the cats, right? There's 5 cats in the property, and one of them's made friends with us. Anyway, you can see there's a fridge, and it's functional. I think the outside space is the main thing, to be honest with you. Bathroom's quite pleasant. Again, a shower. Let's see. Nothing much to see here, really. A small space, and you probably wouldn't want to stay here for months on end. But because there's so much outside space, it feels like you've got more space than you actually have inside, which is minimal, as you've seen. But the outside space, out of the windows and stuff, it's so big that I think we probably could stay here. We've stayed here almost a month. I reckon we could probably stay here I don't know what Teresa's going to say, but I reckon we could probably stay here about 2 or 3 months without killing each other. I mean, it's a small space, but it's, as I said, it's unusual to find this kind of space in this area these days in Bali, as everyone's coming here and wants to be here. So we thought we've been lucky to find the space, and yeah, it's been a great stay. So we're here at a cafe, 7 AM. Apparently 7 AM is when it opens, and is it 7 PM it closes? Anyway, 7 AM to 5 PM. So it's a kind of like a French, it's owned by a French person. It's like a French bakery cafe. The croissants, it's Theresa showcasing a croissant. They're amazing, just as good as the ones we had in France, in fact. And I could say I'm a connoisseur of croissants, and they're really, really good. So you have to try it. You have to try it to demonstrate how good it is. Anyway, so yeah, the croissants are really, really good, and amazing space. You can see great space for working, and this lovely kind of sofas to work from, and all the space out here. You can see the terrace. It's still kind of got a view over the rice fields, and between the construction sites, you can still see a bit of old Bali. So I suppose I'll just take you downstairs and show you the counter for the croissants and stuff. So we're going downstairs, and you can see that It's a building, really nicely done. Yeah, nice interior. And you can see the amazing selection of viennoiserie, and you can even see in there they've got an open kitchen. The guys are making it themselves, so you can see them making it. The proof is in the pudding, as it were. Okay. More outside space, so it's a huge space, and they've just kind of doubled or tripled it, to be honest. Made it absolutely huge because it's so popular. It's such a popular place. 7 AM, everyone. One of our favourite hangouts whilst in Bali. Like a croissant in the morning and a coffee never disappoints, even if you are far away from France. Anyway, there you go. So together we're here today with Maxime. He is the owner of 7 AM Bakery, which we love, in Canggu area, Bali. So I'm just going to ask him a few questions about where he came from and how he started it, which we wanted to know personally since we came here. It's a fantastic place. You have to check it out. So Maxime, we go this way around. That's more sensible. How did you come to Bali? When did you come? How long ago?
I come like in 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 years ago. 5 years ago.
Only 4 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh wow. What were you doing in Bordeaux?
In Bordeaux, I have my family. I'm from France.
Yeah.
And I have my family, but I work 8 years in Paris.
Okay.
To work about the pastry and bakery. And after I want to change. I want to go to another country, you know, to learn English.
Yeah.
To have the experience.
And you were working in kitchens in Paris as a pastry chef?
Pastry chef in Paris.
Right, okay.
And I'm coming to Bali to work also in a pastry bakery.
So you were working?
One company.
Okay. Whereabouts? Where was that?
La Favela, La Brisa.
Okay, right. And then you opened. How did you develop this place then?
Yeah, after the COVID is coming.
Yeah.
And I say, okay, what can I do? Because Bali with the COVID is always closed. I say, okay, maybe it's the time to make my own business.
Wow. So just recently?
Yeah. So when the COVID is coming, I try to find the place. I find this place. I say, okay, let's do, and let's see.
That's crazy how it's developed then. Are we surprised at how well it's developed? I mean, you built a whole other section just in a year or so, right? It's expanded so big, so quickly.
Yeah, it's expanded now, like 1 month ago now. When I opened my the bakery, it's like, you know, it's working well, step by step, and so we don't have enough place, so we need to find. So we take another building.
Yeah.
To make the place more bigger and more cozy, more seat.
Well, we love this place.
The kitchen better.
Yeah. How was it? You trained all the pastry chefs yourself?
Yeah. I train.
And you do that?
I train, but I work with the. I have the good team too. So it's easy to work now.
Okay. So you found that quite easy, or was it hard to instigate the training here, or?
Yeah, it's we need to training, like, you know, it's normal, but they learn like very fast.
And to get the products here, to get the butter and this kind of stuff is difficult to do.
No. We have many products here.
Right.
Yeah.
What about the biggest challenge in your business so far?
To maintain the quality.
Consistent quality.
Yeah, consistent quality.
Right. Yeah.
Because, you know, here we have the humidity.
Right.
So the temperature is totally different, you know.
And that makes a difference to the pastry.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So we need to always to.
I had a short go as a pastry chef.
To work on that, to change the recipe, you know. And the competition also is strong now. So
have you changed a lot what you're doing then? With the pastry, have you made a lot of changes in your recipes?
Yeah, we try to change so the customer is not bored, you know.
Right.
Like we need to change some products, pastry, the cake, the bakery. You know.
I've seen a lot of new products coming in. The cake, the patisserie now.
Yeah, exactly. Like
amazing.
1 week ago.
Yeah. Just like Paris. It's amazing to see here. Yeah. Where do you see yourself going in the future with it? What's your next steps?
Next step for now is like
just maintaining.
Yeah.
Okay.
We open in Jakarta soon.
Oh really?
Yeah. Right. And I open another shop also in Batu, Balong.
Have you?
In 1 month, and Jakarta in 2 months.
Okay, you'll have to check that out.
Yeah,
right. So you're staying here now? You've got family here, or?
No, I don't have the family. My family is in France, but I have some friends here.
Right. So just friends. All the family we're saying is from Bordeaux.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So you go back there often, or?
Yeah, I go
right.
often, yeah.
Okay.
2-3 times a year.
And you see your future in Bali, or do you think you'll go back to France?
Yeah, now.
Now you're happy.
For the next 5 years, I will be here for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. I will do my life here, but
okay.
Maybe like both.
Yeah, going back and forth,
nice.
and maybe a bakery in France as well, in somewhere.
Bakery in France, I don't know, because in France it's totally different.
Yeah. Much more laws, many laws.
You need to pay a lot of money for the country. Here it's nice, but
is it easier? Is it easier than France? Then you think?
It's not easy.
Different challenges.
It's totally different. It's
different challenges. Yeah.
For the produce, for with the team, it's not easy.
Yeah.
But it's okay, it's not complicated too.
Right. Fantastic.
When you need to learn, it's too long to learn.
Yeah.
How Bali working,
how it's working and
supplier with the legal,
right?
Yeah. But when you understand everything, easy.
Okay. And what do you do? Finally, what do you do on your time off? What else do you do outside? I mean, you have a day off in the week. You never have a day off. Yeah. What kind of stuff do you do?
I don't really have day off.
Right.
Because
always
when you have
thinking and planning.
Business, always thinking about. But sometimes I enjoy with a friend.
Right.
Like sport, relax,
Where do you like to eat apart from here? What tips do you have for people, bakeries, cafes, restaurants? Which ones do you like? There's so many.
I like baked.
You like baked?
Baked, yeah. I like baked. I like
competitor. Yeah, it's
broad,
good.
I like baked and bread. I like.
Yeah,
I love it. Yeah. It's competition, but the product is very nice too. But it's nice to have this competition, So always
keeps you on your toes.
When you wake up, you need to make better.
Yeah.
But this bakery for me is nice also.
Right. And French food here? Any French places you like to eat?
No.
No, you don't.
The French pastry?
Yeah.
By myself, I like the tiramisu.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not French, but I love it.
And dishes, like main dishes you like to eat?
The lamb, maybe the lamb.
The lamb.
Yeah.
Okay.
The lamb in the Mason restaurant.
All right. Okay, Mason.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's a very nice restaurant here. Okay. Well, thanks for your time, and it's been
so much.
amazing to finally meet you and shake hands with a person who's responsible for really bringing a fantastic product in Bali. So, thank you very much.
Thank you so
Maxime.
much. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So this is a lighthouse. It's a workspace, and this is where we're filming. So I don't know how you call this, a kind of, what's it called? A work cafe, something like that. They're called digital nomads, that kind of thing. Anyway, you see, it's a beautiful space in Bali, and there's one reason we came back here to do this filming, because Bali really does have the most incredible people doing social media and editing and filming and all that stuff, all that social media stuff. So if you're strange as it might sound, if you're interested in all this, then I would definitely recommend coming to Bali to do this work. And now I can speak a bit louder because we're out of the cafe area. And you can see the setup here. It's a huge room. We've got my wife, Theresa, and some assistants here. And yeah, just a huge room, and I'll show you the space again. You can see, got an infinity roll, and yeah, I spent a lot of time here in the last week or so doing all this filming for our next training, so stay tuned. And if you're interested in yoga and not just travel, then you might sign up for one of those trainings, and maybe see you there. Right?
Okay.
Hi.
Wow.
Okay. Do you want to say anything about it? How long ago did you start? When did you start?
Hi. When did you open?
Opening?
When did you open? Hello, my name is Tanti.
Thank you.
Hello. 10 o'clock.
Okay. Very friendly welcome. I'm not sure they understood our questions, but anyway, the place is great. They're very, very friendly, and it's a mix of vegetarian and non-vegetarian food. Lots of salads. You can never spend more than
€3 or €4, a few dollars really. It's amazing value and they're really nice. The food is less oily. Sometimes people say Warung food is oily, and it's not oily, it's fresh, it's all fresh daily. And yeah, you can have you can have a plate of food that doesn't sit heavily in your stomach for a very good price, but with nice people, and it's buffet style. So you know, we like it, we come regularly. See that basically, see there's a nice garden, nice tables inside, and it's a nice garden, and maybe we'll put it in the links. It's a bit of a secret place still, I guess. It's out of town, it's not in the middle of Canggu, it's slightly out of town. Anyway. Yamuna is cakes. Well, I think they mainly do cakes really, so I think it's Yamuna cakes. But anyway, it's one of our favourite places to go in Canggu. So it's a little bit outside in Kerobokan. It's more of somewhere that the locals like. I mean, it's not local, but it's definitely not full of the regular kind of Canggu, what they call boule or Westerner. Yeah, boule is. It's actually Bahasa for albino, I think. Anyway, so we're going to go in and show you our favourite cake place. It's very unusual because they put cheese in the cake, and it's a kind of like a paneer cheese. So it's an acquired taste, but we kind of like them, and the cakes are amazing. They look amazing, and they're really distinct in flavour. So we're just going to go in and do a little bit of showing you what that's all about, right? And you know, if you want a cake, right? If you want a cake, and you want to come for a cake. We're going to come for a layer cake, right? Like a proper cake with cream and cheese in it. So anyway, this is the place. So you can see it's very good. What you can't see here is the fact that it's beautifully air conditioned, and you really miss air conditioning. I never thought I'd say that I like air conditioning, but you really miss air conditioning when you're surrounded by it says 30 degrees, and it's like plus humidity, it feels like 40, so it's constantly just hot. Anyway, let's look at the cakes. Probably we can't see them that well, and you know, you're going to see them in a second when we have some. We've had that martabak, we've had the pandan. Did we had that one?
Yeah, that's
the cream cheese.
pineapple.
So I think it's maybe the mocha nougat basil. There's a bunch of cakes up here. But anyway, we're going to decide, and we're going to let you know what we get in a minute. You're going to see it. Okay, so here's the cake. Don't know whether you can see well because the lights are flickering and I think it impacts the GoPro, but anyway, there's the cake. Happy customers, and Theresa on the computer, working hard, as always. Let's see what it's like. Theresa, I'm gonna, shall I try and feed Theresa it?
No.
Yeah, there you go. It's gonna take some.
That's really good.
Yeah, she likes it. Alright. So there you go, there's Yamuna. That's not Yamuna herself. Apparently Yamuna's a guy actually. But anyway, cakes are layer cakes, amazing cakes. You come to Canggu, Kerobokan, it's a 15-minute drive out of the centre of Canggu. Say if you're driving from the middle like Batu, Balong, it's worth it. Come here, enjoy the air conditioning, cakes, coffee's really good as well. And yeah, you won't be disappointed. Hi everyone, so here we are at a beach finally in Bali, in Canggu area. Now, it's not, Canggu area isn't famous for its beaches. If you want a great beach, you have to go to Uluwatu or some other places on the island that they do have the blue water and blue sands and white sand beaches. This isn't one of them, as you can see. So you can see kind of greyish sand. Nevertheless, it's a beach, and these are surfing beaches. The reason why I think that Canggu became so popular originally is with Australians who love surfing, or not all of them, but some of them at least. And you know, the waves are, there's a lot of beaches that have, apparently, because I don't really surf, have kind of beginner-esque waves. I think around here some of the beaches are kind of you know, learner beaches for surfing. Anyway, you know, I don't know much about surfing, so I'll shut up there and show you the beach. And it's still picturesque, you know, if you're coming from a northern hemisphere country like me, London, or you know, UK, or any place where you're in winter now. You know, it's February when we're filming this. You know, you're going to appreciate this, and you know, you've got the palm trees, and you know, a lot of people come down here for sunset and they walk along the beach, and that's what we're going to do for a couple of minutes. So, and we had, to be honest, here's Theresa, she's here again, and we haven't really done much of this walking along the beach really at sunset. and actually it's quite pleasant. And a lot of people are doing it. You can see a lot of people are doing it actually. And it's actually quite nice. And then a lot of people, you know, then there's music and bars and drinking and all that stuff that goes on later. And even now, right, if you can see this bar it's coming up here, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, a lot of people are sitting on beanbags having beers and stuff. If that's your thing, then you know it's a good place to do it, and you can watch all the surfers as well. It's kind of fun. Anyway, it isn't the most spectacular beaches in Bali. As I said, you have to find another spot in Bali for that, but it, you know, kind of does the job really. And as I said, it's incredibly popular here with locals and with what's called bule or foreigners, just coming down here at sunset time and having a little chat and you know, a lot of socialising going on and having a little stroll. So there you go. Anything to add to that, Theresa? Are you enjoying yourself there?
Yes,
Yeah?
very nice.
It's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else to comment?
No.
No comments from the peanut gallery, but I'm sure I filled up the space with too many words as usual. Anyway, you can see finally, I'll show you the little, you can see that loads of these kind of shacks with, they serve food as well and drinks and all that stuff, and I'm sure I see someone on a guitar over there. Or, anyway, yeah, it's really quite nice. Getting my feet wet now, so I'll call it a day and I'll see you in a minute.